Hello students, this is Mamta from Department of Botany. Today we will be studying about plants suitable for energy plantations. In last class you studied about energy plantations, particularly water hyacinth, and about it, that is method of growing it in sewage water and getting about, that is 3 to 7,000 cubic metric tons of methane gas and all. Now you will be studying about the tree species, the shrubs and the herbs, all the types of herbs which are useful for energy plantation and all. So first, tree species: Eucalyptus globulifera, Ficus bengaliensis, Ficus religiosa and Ficus glomeruta, and Moringa tinctoria. And now coming over to shrubs: Jectropa glandulifera and Clerodendron inerme, Ipomea carnea. And you have herbs: Amaranthus paniculatus, Buta vulgaris, Phaseolus trilobatus and Cucumis mabo. And next, that is the aquatic plants, you have Pistia, Salvinia and Hydrilla. So these are all the plants which are suitable for energy plantation and all. Now cultivation of algae is also being done, which that is an alga like Spirulina plantanesis is being undertaken in India, which contains proteins, carbohydrates and lipids, and along with it carrying varying amounts that is of a rich source of hydrocarbons and all. So it has all been calculated that overall 200 square miles, that is a square miles of 200, that is an algal form is grown, and definitely this alga form which is spread over so many kilometers will provide, that is will give a petroleum substitute of 30,000 barrels per day. So if we just compare it with the oil, then it will be 30,000 barrels per day and all, that is mainly with the petroleum and all. And Spirulina plantanesis, that is contains 60% of nothing but a crude that is protein rich in tryptophan, lysine and also vitamin and all. Recently NBRI Lucknow has that is started nothing but its culture on mass scale in sewage, and even Dabur Research Foundation and some other pharmaceutical companies in India prepared Spirulina health capsule, which is a rich source of iron and nothing but beta carotene, vitamin B12 and even the glutamic acid and variety of other essential amino acids and all. It cures heart ailments, that is nothing but drive the stress build fitness, and the use of blue-green alga as a self-generating source of that is nitrogen, and so it is used in rice field and all, as you know this. And nowadays even much emphasis is being laid on cultivation of seaweeds. So cultivation of seaweeds is now on that is in a major scale. Many varieties of seaweeds are used for various purposes such as food, pharmaceuticals, textiles, fodder, that is fertilizers and biomass and all. So it is estimated that total annual yield of seaweed is about 50,000 tons, and if all resources are explored, it can produce tremendous energy. And some of the important plants for energy plantations which are extensively grown in India are nothing but Leucocephala and Casuarina and Poplar tree yield. All these they are mainly used for the agroforestry and all. And not only just this, that is, they are even what called used for soils in almost that is for all the purpose and all. And this tree species has a good adaptability for soils. That is, whatever may be the type of soil, it can be grown, and it is a fast growing one. And Lycaena, that is Leucocephala, possess all the qualities as wide adaptability, high genetic variability, and hardiness, and resistance to diseases and pest, adaptability to different edaphic conditions and all, and require only marginal inputs of fertilizers. So these are its the important features, and definitely it will be requiring very less, that is marginal, nothing but a marginal input of fertilizer is required for it. And definitely the another important aspect of this is the high generation potential. That is the one, that is, it has a capacity of high generation potential and easy to propagate. So easily it can be propagated, and definitely that is the wood what from with this type of plantation what we will be getting will be with a high caloric value and ability of wood to burn without sparks and smoke. So this is the speciality of the wood from what we will be getting by planting these type of trees and all, that is without sparks and smoke and all, and even nitrogen fixing ability by virtue of root nodules and all takes place. And not only just this, but at the same time, that is fast growth. That is, all these plants, they have a fast growth and high yield of biomass per unit area. So this is most important, that is they gives an high yield of biomass per unit area and all. So this we have taken all these as a nothing but energy plantation plants and all, and it is used as a source of even fuel, fodder and fiber and all. So this is all about the that is energy plantation plants and all. And the plantation of energy plants would result in an inexhaustible source of renewable energy. See, this that is the all its characteristics, that is provide an excellent energy plantation plant. That is the overall the plantation of the energy plants, actually they will be providing inexhaustible source of energy, that is renewable energy. That is, renewable energy is the one where we can, that is which can be replenished or regained. So here the renewable energy which can be once again regained. So this is the characteristic of this plants which are grown in that is which have the overall characteristics what just now what you have studied and all. And not only just this, the agro-industrial products, that is thereby products and residues, can play an important role in the production of energy. See, the residues of these plants and also their products can be used as a source of energy. So it's something like what that is what we can use, what we use for the word called kalpavriksha. So something like that. Nothing is going to be waste from these plants of energy plantation. Biomass from corn, that is you will be getting biomass from the corn and sugarcane and cassava. All also provide base material for production of alcohol. See, that is these are the plants from where we will be getting high biomass, and especially that is the plants from corn, and you know that sweet corn and all, and sorghum, that is wheat, and sugarcane and cassava, that is high fiber plant. And so all these provide a base material for production of alcohol and all. So this is another characteristics, not only for the production of alcohol but also for gases. This will provide this one for the gases and all. And now coming over to the biomass, even the biomass is not just available only for the plants from energy plantation and all. The biomass is also available from fruits, vegetables, waste, all the waste and the cow dung, and even nothing but the waste of what all the waste from all these vegetables and your seaweeds and the rice husk and and a variety of other, that is mainly a variety of other organic matter, and all these definitely will serve nothing but a source of energy, and that is serve as a suitable source for the production of gases and all. So this is all about the energy plantation of the plants and regarding their overall biomass and all. And now coming over to the another this one, in that only, that is the biomass, that what is obtained as a basic source, it is an important source of energy. That is the biomass what we will be calculating from the energy plants definitely is an important source of energy. And biomass collected in the form of woods, roots, foliage and algae etc. from the agricultural land or forest can be converted into energy source either in gaseous, liquid or solid forms through diversified ways. See, so all this, that is, let it be of any form, that is in the root forms or foliage or whatever it is, they all which have been taken from the agricultural land, this can convert, that is can be converted into energy source, and it can be converted by any of these methods, by let it be maybe a gaseous method or nothing but a solid method or a liquid method and all. And the energy plantations here serve as a dependable and renewable energy source in for future. See, now we are day by day you are seeing there is nothing but exhaustion, that is much of the your fossil fuel, that is petrol, diesel and all, it is getting exhausted day by day, since it is available in nature in limited form and all. So next the man will be purely dependent on these type of that is plantations, mainly nothing but that is the plants which can be used for energy plantations and all. So definitely this energy plantations is a dependable renewable energy source. Why we call this as a dependable and renewable energy source is definitely if the number of trees increase, then definitely that is the energy, the overall, that is the biomass increase, and the biomass it increases only when the energy plantations will increase, and energy plantations will increase only when the forest increase, and definitely when the forest increases, then only we will be getting this as the energy plantation in plants and all. And not only just this, that is the increasing in forest, that is definitely is directly proportional to biomass fast growing trees. So that is the increase in overall the number of plants and all, this is directly related to the energy plantation and all, which is directly related to the biomass. And these biomass definitely that is will increase as the trees increases and all. And once again, when these trees are planted, harvested, regenerated on short-term rotation, that is, if all these trees are that is done on a harvestation, regeneration and plantation and all on a rotation term of 2 to 4 years, that is, it is a short-term rotation. What that is these trees which will be growing in within 2 to 4 years, and this definitely, these type of trees when adapted, definitely they can, that is, increase the energy plantation and also the biomass, and definitely ultimately the energy and all. So this is about the overall, that is the trees which are useful in for energy plantation and all. And we will just study about some fast growing trees. And that is, the fast growing trees are nothing but eucalyptus, ziziphus, prosopis, propeller and albizia. So these are the fast growing trees, and even acacia. And these are not only just important from silviculture, that is, I think you know the word silviculture, and this are important not only from the that is silviculture point of view, but are known to reclaim the wasteland. That is, the wasteland, that is, it is being reclaimed through this method. And definitely the what called, that is, the reclamation of wasteland is being coupled with biomass production. That is definitely the what called the reclamation of waste, it is being coupled with a biomass production and all. And you have, that is, what called these trees which are essential for this all, that is process and all, that is acacia, terminalia and prosopis and all. So this is all about the overall the trees and their energy and all. Okay, so regarding the next, this one we will be discussing in the next class. Thank you.